So, what if I told you Matti might be wrong?
So you spend $10, you order it, and it comes in the mail, you open the box, and this is what shows up. This tiny little thing is supposed to carry a DSLR. We're ready to go, we're ready to vlog, guys. And that's what happens.
Now, I don't know exactly which tripod Matti got for $10, but this was mine. If you can see that, it's a lot bigger. It was also £10. You can still get these for £10. I've had this for the best part of 2 years. Mostly been used, in fairness, with a mobile phone, which you have a little adapter for, and admittedly it does have a little bit of tape on it there. But that wasn't because anything broke or anything like that. I only put that tape there because when the mobile phone holder was sitting on it, it was kind of loose, so it kind of tightened it all up. That one that Matti has, and he put his Sony on, was probably made for something like this, to be honest. But you can buy bigger ones for the same price, actually. £10 this one, a lot bigger than the one that Matti has. Not only that, did you see, although the Sony camera may be the light camera, did you see the size of the lens he had on it? The lens must have been a good 5 to 6 inches, which is not something you'd use for everyday vlogging. Well, at least I don't. I've just got your standard little Canon M50 on this. Sure, it's a mirrorless, and it's probably a bit lighter than most DSLRs, but it certainly works. It certainly holds it. I've had DSLRs on this tripod before, and no problems. And I say it 2 years. So Matti, I know the GorillaPods are great as far as I've seen, but I know a lot of people have had problems with them as well, including people who put on bigger cameras and have bought the smaller GorillaPods. So I think in this case you might be wrong. I'm sticking with this guy for £10, or at least for now, unless perhaps GorillaPod and Joby maybe want to sponsor me. Never gonna happen. Now, I'm not suggesting that Matti is completely wrong. Obviously, it's just that tripod that he got wasn't the absolute best, I guess, for that $10. I don't know how he got one so short. Say mine's a lot longer and seems to work a lot better. But again, it's just that thing of don't overspend if you don't have to. It's unnecessary. Some of the best things that you've probably seen have probably been worked on some sort of a budget. And if you have a budget, that means you have to be a little bit more creative. Let's look at Deadpool, the first movie. They didn't get a lot of money. The writers had to be super creative to come up with the best ideas for the movie, and it worked. It worked very well for them. So don't always think that you need to spend money on the big gear. If you can work a way around that and be a bit more creative, not only that, it helps the creative process, then do that. Don't spend money on the big stuff. It's not needed. Nice day, walking the park. So if Matti does happen to see this, Matti, I still love you, I still love your work, absolutely fantastic. I'm just thinking that perhaps just a little bit wrong with the tripod. The flexible tripod that I have works absolutely fine. £10. By the way, guys, if you want one of these, or if you think it's a good idea, link in the description below. It is an Amazon associate link, so I might get a little bit of a kickback if you buy it. Probably not that much, but worth a try anyway. You gotta make some money at this, right? After all, I spent £10 on a flexible tripod. Look at those gorgeous colours behind me. How pretty is that? Don't focus on me, focus on that. Alright?